Hello and welcome back to my Dandelion Diaries. Today is day number 11 of my 30 inks 30 days challenge for the month of July, where on the 31st day I will be doing a full video of all of the inks that I have tried out for this month. But let's go ahead and pick today's ink. And today's ink is Ferris Press's Moonlit Jade. And I have this inked in my Novular or Narwhal Horizon pen in the Twilight colorway. I love the chatoyance in this pen and all of the variation in like the green and the brown. It's just, this is an earthy pen and it steals my heart. But this does have a double broad nib on it. And I like that the nib and the trims and everything match each other. This is just such a fun, unique thing to pens for me, is when the nibs and the trimmings match. The pairing of Ferris Press's Moonlit Jade with the Narwhal Horizon's double broad nib was okay. I felt like the pen did write really broad like the nib suggests, but it was a bit on the dry side in terms of writing flow. Ferris Press inks typically have that effect for me, and especially the shimmery ones usually have a bit of a dryness to them as well, just shimmer inks in general. But this was actually a pretty decent pairing. It was okay. The color of Ferris Press's Moonlit Jade is a nice, rich, cool-toned green with a little bit of like darker green shading to just darker green haloing, and the shimmer is a nice silvery color. I do like this pairing together. I think I prefer golden shimmers in my green inks versus green, but this was still a pretty okay pairing. If I were given the option to ink these two up again in the future, I would probably say no, just because I don't know. There was just something about this combination that just didn't sit really well with me to want to do it again. I think it was okay for this instance, and I will finish out the sample in the pen, but I don't think I'm going to be inking these two up again in the future. I will say that the shimmer didn't really show up very strongly throughout the whole writing sample, which I found really interesting considering this is a very juicy double broad nib. It's just kind of sparse throughout here and there, so don't really know if I didn't ink up enough shimmer into the pen, or if it was just I wasn't shaking the pen well enough while I was writing. Don't really know with that one. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for watching, for joining me here today for day 11 of 30 inks 30 days, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow for day 12, where I will continue on with another ink from my collection.